Today's theory, we're going to look at what if Char's true identity was revealed during the 1 Year War. Now, this is an interesting theory because even throughout the original series, Zeta Gundam, he hides his true identity for the most part, and only a select few know of his true identity, which is Sayla, his sister, and some that figure it out as the series progresses. So this is gonna be a fun theory for today, and we're just gonna dive on into it. So the first theory on what if Char would have revealed his true identity would be that if he did reveal his identity early on in the series, it would make his plans to undermine the zombie family much more difficult, because he his identity would kind of make him, it would make him it would make him vulnerable, okay? Because they know that if he's alive, then maybe his sister would be alive, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later in the next theory. But yeah, like he would be more vulnerable, so it'd be kind of harder to undermine the zombie family, because he couldn't, because with his Char personality or persona, I guess you could say, he was able to get close to the zombie family. He got close to Garma, he got close to the whole zombie family. And if he didn't have his cover of being Char Aznable, then it would be hard to, get close to them and enact his plan of revenge on the zombie family. Now, as I mentioned earlier, for the next theory, Sayla would be put in danger, because Sayla, if Char is alive and he's, Casval, they would realize that Artasia is alive and Sayla is Artasia, so Sayla would be in much more danger than she was throughout the original series. So if Char's identity was revealed, then Sayla would be in much more danger, and maybe Char would have to, even switch sides, maybe, because without his identity, there would be no point in, staying on the Zeon side. So I think he would change sides to the Earth Federation to protect Sayla and enact his revenge that way. Now, another interesting thing that could happen with Char's identity being revealed is the political turmoil in Zeon. Now, as we saw in the adventures of Red Comet, there was like a pocket size, faction of Zeon that stayed loyal to Zeon Zoom Daikun. So maybe this political turmoil could have been, reenacted again, and that small pocket faction would still express their loyalties to the Daikun family. So Char's identity being revealed as Casval Daikun could have resulted in political turmoil being activated again in Zeon. So we would see a split of Daikun supporters and zombie family supporters in Zeon. And another thing that could come from Char's true identity being revealed would be Earth Federation would try to manipulate the situation. So by this, the Earth Federation would try and use the situation of Casval Daikun being, revealed to be alive, and they would try and manipulate it to where they could maybe split Zeon, okay, and they wouldn't be together, they would be divided, basically, and since they're being divided, it's a distraction for the Earth Federation. They could use this distraction to wipe out Zeon, or end the war quickly. Basically, they were end the war quickly with this distraction, because Zeon would be facing a war on two fronts. Basically, they'd be fighting a civil war on their own turf, but also fighting the Earth Federation. So their focus is split between the two, which would be hard for them to focus on the war with the Earth Federation. So basically, the Earth Federation would use this distraction of a split political turmoil in Zeon to use it to their benefit and end the war in their favor. The last possibility I'll talk about is the citizens of Zeon would split allegiance to Char and the zombie family. So diving a little bit more into that, basically we would have a civil war in Zeon, and this civil war could last a long time in the Universal Century timeline, because Char's identity being revealed as Casval really just makes things more interesting, because like I said before, that faction that are loyal to the Daikuns would stay loyal to them and cause a civil war basically in Zeon. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about today for this theory. Thank you for watching Gundam Theory, and I'll see you guys later.